Well, buongiorno. My name is Doug Hickey. I'm the Commissioner General for the USA Pavilion. I'm thrilled to be here. My family and I were appointed by President Obama and Secretary Kerry on December 1st in Washington, D.C. And my first tour of duty was to fly out that night and come to Milan. So I've been here since December 2nd. And I have to say, I'm just thrilled to see what's taking place at Expo. The rate of change at the site has just been remarkable. So not just for the US Pavilion, but virtually for all 143 countries that are participating, both large and small. So you have representation from beautiful countries like Angola, all the way through China and the United States, so large and small. But there's something really, I think, incredibly exciting and interesting. And our objective, quite frankly, when you visit the US Pavilion, is we want to help educate, we want to help excite, and we want to help ignite you. And when we say we want to ignite you, we want you to leave what we're doing, leave the pavilion, and get excited and become citizen soldiers, if you will. To go around the world, to go around your neighborhood, go around your country, and help with this enormous problem that we have, which is how do we feed 9 billion people by 2050 in a sustainable and responsible way? And it's an extraordinary task that we're going to have to accomplish, but one that we should. And it's probably one of the most exciting ever for World's Fair or Expo. And it's relevant to all of us. We're all one of 9 billion people. And we have a duty and a responsibility to help in any way we can. So we've looked at it from Secretary Kerry's perspective and President Obama that obviously we want to help feed the world, but we need to figure out a process and a policy by which we can do it in the most effective way. And I've spent the most of my career in Silicon Valley. I've started 3 companies, been on the founding team of 3 companies. I was in the venture capital business for a long time and funded some amazing entrepreneurs in the US and around the world. And I see, when I was doing that, what it takes to build sort of greatness in companies and infrastructure. And it's probably the most exciting thing you can do when you think about it. We're going to see examples of it here today. But it's one of the hardest things you can do. The idea that entrepreneurs give up something, and it may be a great job, it may be a great education, it may be a number of things, and they decide because they have an idea that they think is going to change the world in so many different ways. And let's be honest, most startups fail. They fail not because of lack of effort or commitment or passion. They fail because the ecosystem around them isn't ready for the product, ready for the service. It may be undercapitalized. There's a whole series of failures. But no entrepreneur ever thinks about failures. They all think about the success. How do I build this company into a remarkable success? And we'll see. I've already heard some examples of the companies we're going to see here today. Unfortunately, I'm not in the investment business anymore, or I'd be funding them myself. And maybe I'll find a way to do that. But we're going to see some extraordinary things today. But I will tell you, the whole idea of what we're doing at the US Pavilion is we know that the way to solve the problem of feeding 9 billion people cannot be done the way we're doing it today. The way to solve this problem is going to be around innovation, technology, and entrepreneurship. Those are going to be the key pillars that enable us to accomplish this goal. So you will see when you come visit us at the Pavilion, we'll talk an awful lot about policy, we'll talk an awful lot about innovation, technology, and entrepreneurship, because it's absolutely vital if we're going to solve that problem. So I encourage all of you, when you leave here, when you go to Expo, to really focus on how we can do this together, because it's an enormous, enormous task. And by the way, we owe it to our fellow citizens around the world to do that. So thank you for your time today. We're thrilled to be with you. We look forward to seeing extraordinary presentations today. Thank you.